Hello folks and welcome back to Sew What If I Sew, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jess. This is my channel all about sewing, dressmaking and all things stitch related. And today I'm bringing you a slightly different video, and actually it is a video that I meant to film in February 2024, so you know, suitably on time. What am I talking about? I am somebody who works from home fairly regularly. I also work in the office. There are also days when I work at home in the morning and the office in the afternoon. I might be teaching in the morning, then I go to do PhD, then I go to do other work. So I have quite a varied schedule. So when I work from home, I'm still normally on camera, I'm still in a lot of meetings, I still want to feel professional, and often my outfit will need to transfer from day at home in the morning to going out in the afternoon, and I don't really want to have to change. So I thought I would do a video of work from home patterns for people who still want to feel professional. And I'm going to give you some of my favourites, because one of the best things about working from home is that you can wear comfortable clothes. It is allowed, but that doesn't mean you have to work in your pyjamas. If you want to, obviously, crack on. But for those of us who don't want to, but still want something a little bit more casual, this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to give you my top 6 patterns with a catch. Top 5 sewing patterns and 1 knitting pattern. Now, I don't knit. People knit for me, which is lovely, but I don't knit. So I'm going off comfort and wearability, but I know lots of you do, so I thought I'd sort of try and amalgamate one in there, see what you think, let me know. First of them has to be, and I know I mention this in every single video, but I've just made another one, so I think it's allowed. It's the Vicky Sews Andy. So I'm actually holding my second one right now. So you may remember for my True Bias Bryn, I had 1.6 litres of fabric left over, so I made another Andy. I've got 2. So I have a black cozy knit one in a faux angora from Higgs & Higgs, and I have this one in this thick, structured, cozy jersey. It's from A&M Textiles. It's sort of a stone colour. Again, wearing from home. The Andy is a big sort of rugby shirt style dress. I will put a photo of my black one up because I only got a video of me wearing this one. In terms of styling, obviously you can just wear it loose with fluffy socks, as I often do at home. If you want it to look a little more professional or you want to feel a little more polished, I put a belt around mine. And I wore this one with knee-high black boots actually underneath, which look really nice. The nice thing is at home, it's like wearing one big snuggly sleeping bag of a garment. It's so cozy, it's so comfortable. It's got full sleeves, it's full length. It's so cozy, but it still looks professional. You still look put together. Pattern 2 on the list, again, is a favourite of mine. I've made quite a few of these, but I definitely feel like I have at least one more pair in my future, and that is the Closet Core Pietra. They have an elasticated back, which I love. They have a flat front, which I love. They have enormous pockets, which is great. I have the View B, which are probably the pair I wear most to work from home. That being said, I'm planning on making another pair in black so I can wear them out a bit more, because my pair are pink, which is why they actually don't get as much wear outside, because they don't go with as many pairs of shoes, etc. So I want a black pair. I've also made the wide leg and I've made all the shorts. But for the work from home version, I'd recommend either the wide leg or the tapered leg trouser. Again, elasticated waist, it's really comfy if you're sitting at a desk. I like the pocket size, so in the summer, if you don't want to take a whole bag and you're just slipping out for lunch or whatever, you can slip your phone and your cards in your pocket. And again, really simple but lovely construction on the makers are, and they're enjoyable to make. I love the way they're constructed. I love the instructions. I think they're great. So at the moment, I'm just trying to think about what fabric I want to make my black pair in, because I want them to not crease as badly as my pink pair do. My pink pair have to be ironed before I wear them, and that very much cuts down on the sort of work from home chill vibe that I want, but they're so comfy to sit at a desk in, which is why they're on the list. Pattern number 3 on the list is a super quick, super easy make, really versatile, and that is of course the Tammy Handmade Maer jumper. I made one in green that I wear all the time. I just need to re-hem one of the sleeves and then it can go back into rotation. Really cozy. I love the batwing. I love how comfortable it is. I love how it looks really nice tucked into stuff, but also like out on jeans. It's really nice. And I think, again, great for sitting at your desk, but also looking put together. Again, I am going to make another one in black. I know everyone says, oh, why do you make so much in black? Because it's the base colour of my wardrobe. I know I can put it on. I am also that person who will quite happily wear a full black outfit. I've worked in events for years. that's what we do. But it's also comfortable. I like it. I like that I can accessorize with jewellery and stuff, but it still looks intentional. No one questions if you're wearing an all black outfit, it's just fine. But I'd like more all black Me made outfits, so that's definitely coming up. The Tammy Handmade Maer, I think the last one I made took me approximately 45 minutes with the overlocker. Like, it's a really quick make. So I definitely recommend, and again, great to fling on jeans. Oh no, I've got to be at my desk at 8, or oh god, I'm working this time to this time. I've got to then get the train to here. I've got to do this. It's flexible, it looks professional. It's not the kind of jumper you'd have to change for a meeting. Like, you know, if you're wearing a big sweatshirt, you'd probably have to change to look a bit more professional if you were then presenting at a meeting from home. The Maer, all the comfort, but still super professional. Staying on the jumper theme, we have the True Bias Marlo cardigan. Now, I am still mourning my beautiful black Marlo cardigan that I made like years ago, and it fell off the tube as it pulled away from Piccadilly Station, and I never saw it again. I do have another one. I have a long line green knit one, which I love, but I have stretched the shoulders on slightly so it doesn't stay on as well, but I do love it. The Marlo is really nice. It's really cozy. I like that you can make just your classic cardigan, like the kind you'd buy in the shops. But again, you can find a nice cozy knit jersey. You can make it in any colour you want. And I like how versatile it is. I like how you could, as is the fashion currently, button it up with like no top or anything underneath and then tuck it into trousers. Look quite fashionable, but also you could do the classic long sleeve top, whatever underneath, open cardi, jeans, whatever it is. Again, it's a vibe. Definitely recommend. Really quick, really easy, really simple pattern. Again, take the fabric requirements with a pinch of salt because it's True Bias. Moving back to trousers, and actually I am going to make another pair of these in the next week or two. The Size Me Sewing Seren trousers. I do not think I own a pair of Me made trousers that I have worn as much as I've worn the Seren. Again, they are elasticated, they have really nice big pockets, flat front, but they're so comfortable, and they're like a wide leg as well. They are what I put on pretty much at all times of year. My current ones are khaki, so I often do black cashmere jumper, put on the Seren, put on a pair of boots, away, off we go. Equally at home, cozy jumper, Seren trousers, big fluffy socks. They're very transferable, so from in the office or out, which means they are worth making because you can get lots of use out of them. You feel professional, you feel put together, but they're as comfortable as wearing pyjamas. They are like my secret pyjamas trousers, and I love them. I am going to be making another pair in this gorgeous viscose because the pair I have is like a linen slub, and they're lovely, but maybe I just want something slightly lighter. And I have a polka dot viscose pair of trousers that I wear all the time. They're actually from New Look. I got them for £4 in the sale. And this was when I was testing out the styles of wide leg trousers I like. But I thought, I have this beautiful viscose. I was going to use this for a dress, but I actually think I have a lot of dresses and I would get a lot of use out of this in trouser form. I have a lot of black jumpers. I have a lot of red jumpers that would go with this. More on this jumper at the end of the video. If you've been watching this video trying to figure out my jumper, I promise we'll get to it at the end. So those are my 5 sewing pattern recommendations. So we've got Vicky Sews Andy, Closet Core Pietra, Tammy Handmade Maer, True Bias Marlo, and of course the Size Me Sewing Seren trousers. Now, 6 patterns, I said. That's 5. The 6th pattern is the one I am wearing. Hooray! Sorry, I've just hit the mannequin. This, I'm going to stand up so you can see it. This jumper is stunning. Now, I did not knit this. My grandma knitted this for me. This was my birthday present. I wanted a bright pillar box red jumper. I think we can all agree I suit a bright red, and I just couldn't quite find what I wanted in the shops. And my grandma knits beautifully, and she's just had knee surgery, so she needed, she fancied sitting down and knitting. So here is my jumper. Now I'm going to look to the side to make sure I have this right, because I don't know anything about knitting patterns. One of my lovely followers on Instagram, I posted the photo of this jumper for my birthday, and I was like, I have no idea what pattern it is. And she went and found it and put it in the comments. So she has said it is the Sidar 10779. So I'm not going to put a photo up because I'm wearing it, but I will link it below in the comments so that you can see, and if you're a knitter, give it a go. I love the swirly pattern. I think that's really, really beautiful. I love the bat wing. The neck opening may be a little tight, but I don't know how much of that's obviously, my grandma lives nowhere near me, so she's kind of made a guess, which I think is, still fantastic. But I love, look at that puff sleeve, it's beautiful. But then the wrists come together really nicely and create a really cozy sleeve. It's tucked into my jeans, so I'll just take it out so you can see it hits sort of mid-hip. I've worn it a lot with cozy wide leg trousers. I wear it with jeans, I wear it with skirts. Like, this jumper is just absolutely iconic. I've also worn this with a bias cut silk skirt, and it looks so nice with that as well. So yeah, definitely recommend this. It's a weekend when I'm filming this, but I'm about to go meet Adam to do the big shop, which is why I'm wearing jeans. And then when I get back, I'm going to keep this on, I'm going to put cozy trousers on, and I'm going to sit and finish writing a book chapter which is being published in a couple of months, so I need to get a wriggle on. So it's a great example of when I would wear this. I wear jumpers all the time, but this is my perfect, I need to be cozy, and then I need to go teach, and I still look put together and professional. It's why I like bright jumpers. It's why I prefer jumpers to sweatshirts as well, because they're just so much more transferable. You can make a jumper look smart. It's very hard to make a sweatshirt look smart. That's kind of where I am. Obviously, everyone lives different lives, has different work needs, has different style needs as well, feels different in clothes. For me, I don't feel put together in a sweatshirt. I just don't. That's not me. I can feel put together in a jumper because I can accessorize it, and if I wanted to, I could do my makeup. And I could wear this with a checked miniskirt, or I could wear it with black trousers, or I could wear it with a silk slip skirt and heels. There's so many ways I can make this feel smart, but also I can stick it on with trackies at home and feel comfortable, but I still feel like I've got dressed. And that's the big thing for me working from home. I struggle if I feel like I haven't got dressed. I feel like it's something that I feel that it's probably a big barrier to I don't want to say my mental health, because it's not that, but it's how I approach tasks. I'm that person who used to get dressed up for exams. I get dressed up for interviews. I get dressed up for work. And getting dressed up for me means, it doesn't mean looking fancy. It means making conscious choices about the clothes I am wearing. I have made a choice about how I want to look today and how I want to feel. And for me, it's not so much about how fancy you look in that way. It's about feeling put together. It's about having the moment to make that choice and choose how I want to feel. It's the same reason, and you can hear all about this on the podcast, it's the same reason my wardrobe's done by colour. Because today I woke up and I was like, I want to wear bright red. Here are my options. I want to wear bright red in my wardrobe. Some days I wake up going, I really want to wear green. And I go to the green bit of the wardrobe and we choose a thing and we build an outfit around it. But it's interesting to me how much of my mindset clothing can influence. Because I think it's so important to realise these things about yourself. There are people who really don't mind. As long as they're comfortable, they're happy. There are people for whom they have to go to work looking exactly, business smart, whatever it is, and that's how they have to go to work. I am privileged that I get to choose my outfits for everything. As long as I look professional, it doesn't really matter. I have worn miniskirts almost every single day of my job. It does help that I'm 5'2", so there's just statistically less leg visible. There is no way that influences my job poorly. That's just what I do. That's what I wear. I always look professional. I always act professional. So I'm very lucky to have that in my life. But again, I think for me, it's always a big sign of stress if I don't look put together. If I've just flung an outfit on, then it's generally a sign that I'm not really necessarily okay, and it's something that my co-workers notice as well. And also we encourage each other to notice like our stress signs. But it is interesting to me. It's interesting how clothes can affect the way you feel, and I've talked about this in so many videos, but I don't care if I'm working from home or I'm working in the office. I want to feel mentally like I'm working. I want to feel mentally like I am presentable and put together, even if that's comfortable, like the patterns today, even if that's wearing my Vicky Sews Andy, I still feel like I've got dressed. I still feel like I've gone, right, I am working, I am in that brain, I am in that mindset, and that's where we're going to stay. So I hope this video has been enjoyable. I hope it's been useful. I hope I've introduced you to a couple of patterns maybe you haven't thought about in this way, or maybe you've never seen them before. I do have my favourite sets of patterns. I'm not really good at trying new patterns. So let me know in the comments below your favourite work from home essentials. or even if that's garment types as well. I want to know what you wear to work from home, if you do work from home. And I would also love it if you would give this video a like, maybe share it with some sewing pals, and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. It really, really helps. Particularly at this time of year when there's lots of different things people are talking about, lots of new YouTubers, lots of new YouTube videos. It means the world when you do like and comment and engage, because it means I get to hear more from my community as well. There are lots of you, and it's so, so lovely to have so many people out there in the ether, but I love hearing from you in the comments as well. So thank you so much for watching. I will be back next week, hopefully with some spring plans, but we will see. We'll see how we go. I'm very, very busy at the moment. My PhD data collection has started and it is now going to run until December. So I'm at the moment organising interviews with about 40 people. So my sewing time is quite limited. So I think maybe a planning video might help me get my head around what I want to make for the next few months. So stay tuned. I'll see you then. And thank you so much for watching.